just two more murder mystery or dreadful crimes until I actually finish absolutely everything in this game, which is insane. So that's today's plan, and once that's done, I guess I'll uninstall the game and never have to come back to it again. Oh, how convenient. What did you say? So, yeah, second last one. I'm playing as Jacob again in my Edward Kenway's robes. And this one is next stop, murder. Sorry, little lady. Why did I say that? Where does that come from? Anyway. Is it night time? Oh no. Please don't be like last one.
Hey! Someone help! Some trap found something down there. Looks like foul play.
Someone found something down there. Looks like foul play. I bet it's a body. Whoa. It's like right here. Sorry. Hello, sir. What happened to you? Riverbank body. A male body dressed in the manner of a wealthy businessman. He is wearing only one shoe. The man has sustained multiple fractures, indicating a fall from a great height. There are no identifying documents. So can't identify the body. He is wealthy. Didn't say anything about wet, but it says here wet, multiple fractures, one shoe, and drag marks. Oh. Hey mate, did you see anything? Can you tell me your name? Vagrant. You don't even have a name, Vagrant? Okay.
I heard a splash, and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows, dead as a mackerel.
Oh, so you dragged the body to shore, I guess. Thanks.
I live there now, if you can call it living. I lost my job, didn't I? No need for the likes of me when a machine can do the work.
Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. But what's this shelter we're talking about here? Like here? Is this a shelter? And you live here? I mean, I hope not. Riverbank coat. A rich man's coat with a name sewed in the lining. Matthew Killian.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
I'm guessing that belongs to the victim, and this guy just took it because he needs the cash. Tell me about the coat, you vagrant. Since that's actually your name.
A nice warm coat like that on a dead man? What do you expect? I snatched it before somebody else came along to nick it. Like you.
Ooh, like me? Excuse me. Have you seen how wealthy I am? I mean, in the game. What did I miss? Do I just follow this? Drag marks. So, oh, impact. Like here. I thought you found him from the water. Huh. Huh. I guess I'll climb this thing. And yeah, okay, maybe I should have used the rope thing. But this is Assassin's Creed. Gotta play the old-fashioned way, right? A coin? A watch. Riverbank, pocket watch, a broken silver watch. The hands have stopped just after midnight.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Well, we've only really met one person, so yes. Why does it say too low? Broken watch stopped at midnight. Too low meaning that he was dropped from a higher point because of the many fractures. What? Welcome to Assassin's Creed, guys. Just jumps off of absolutely anything. Tell me about midnight.
The midnight train? That must be the 616. Stops in the station down the road. If you hurry, it might still be there.
Please don't be timed. Please don't be timed. Doesn't look like it's timed. I just ran across the body. Sorry about that. 616 train at midnight. So the guy was not pushed off the edge of the bridge, he was pushed off of the train. Should I have gone with like a carriage? Is this still far? Farish. Was that someone screaming? Okay. Get yourself a car. Or carriage, I guess. Let's go, train station.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Walk on, girl.
Walk on, girl. Ooh, sorry.
That's a girl.
That was actually pretty far away. Train station. Where's the entrance to this thing? Do I need to climb in? No. Where's the actual entrance?
What was that?
Sorry. What was that? Seriously, is there an entrance? Can there be more entrance to a train station? You know what? Never mind. Oh. Style. Very specific spot in the station. Just this one guy. Hey mate, can you tell me about the 616 train? Train master?
You better hurry. It's leaving right now.
Oh, please don't be timed. Oh, that's this train. So many people. Wow. I don't think I've ever had to talk to this many people in a crime thing. What? What? Somebody stopped the train?
It was a typical evening. As far as I knew, nothing unusual happened until you came aboard with this story of a murder.
But Peter doesn't know anything.
Just another wealthy passenger. They're all pretty much the same. I was tidying up in the passenger car. Around midnight, Vivian ran through. She thought someone was looking for her.
Vivian. I'm just concerned that I'll have to run all the way back to the riverbank later. Can we stop the train?
Nothing unusual. A couple of passengers came in and had a sort of business meeting. One of them was buying a lot of drinks for the other, and then they started to argue. But Vivian went over and joshed them out of it.
Okay.
Peter, nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago. Tell you, he looked white as a ghost after he served the businessman.
Ooh, interesting.
Peter, nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago. Tell you, he looked white as a ghost after he served the business.
And where are you, Luke?
Good thing was, some noises on the roof woke me up briefly. You say someone was thrown from up there? You'd have to be a very strong fella to drag someone up onto the roof. Killian was on this train. Cool. I used to work in his foundry. I never even seen him. None of us workers ever knew what he looked like. Well, Peter worked with me at the foundry. He's a very strong bloke.
Okay.
I got my arm mangled in one of the damn machines they put in. Then Killian sacked the old crew. Peter, he helped me get hired as train staff.
It's kind of pointed towards Peter now.
Vivian had another of her dupes in her compartment by then. After that, I remember people going past me from time to time, but I was half asleep.
So you're not helpful, but also you don't sound suspicious. Ooh, there should be a clue here. Please don't be up the top. So I'm blind. This is a different scene. Completely forgot to check for clues. What's this? Restaurant car sleeping pills. A small box of sleeping pills. It is half empty. So that explains why
I didn't ask about this.
a lot of people were asleep. Newspaper, an article about Matthew Killian's efforts to close an enormous business deal in Wales. It notes that Killian is well known for replacing workers with machinery. There is a likeness of Killian in the paper, which matches the victim. So Killian's the victim. I think we've kind of identified him now. He was killed because he's been replacing workers with machineries. So workers killed him, maybe. Pamphlets. Down with the industrialists. Down with the monarchy. Revolution is the only way. Okay. Revolution, cool. I have got everything here. Sup? Tell me about the pills, Ryan.
Oh, well, it's a noisy train. Plenty of passengers have trouble getting to sleep, so I keep a sedative here behind the bar, yeah?
You don't sound confident. Okay. Still missing a clue here. Oh crap, it is up there. The other shoe. There's the other shoe. Oh, come on. Oh. There we go. I'm surprised it's not flown off yet. Caught on a bolt. That explains it. Caught on a bolt at the top of the carriage is a shoe matching the one found on the victim. Ooh, footprints. Footprints, heavy burden. Again, has to be a strong guy. Peter seems like the prime suspect right now. What's up, mate? What's your name? Angus Wolf. Tell me about last evening.
I had drinks in the dining car with Killian. We had business dealings in the past. It was a pleasant surprise to discover him on this train.
Right, so you claim.
I suppose there were some disagreements, but there always are when a great deal of money is involved.
Good to know that money is indeed involved.
I felt unusually tired and came back here to get some sleep.
Unusually tired. This guy, Angus, was drugged as well then. Can't be the killer. Gun. Always fun to find a gun. Derringer. A small ivory-plated Derringer chamber for 2 bullets, but 1 is missing. Was there a gunshot wound on the victim? I don't remember. And so there's a letter, Sleeper 1. Killian will be on the 6162 to Cardiff to sign the papers. You must prevent him from signing them at all costs, or we shall be ruined. Interesting. Prevent signing. Yep. And who are you? Sam.
Mr. Wolf had a few with Mr. Killian. Then the young lady invited herself over to have a glass with him.
So the young lady is Vivian then.
Mr. Wolf bought him drink after drink. Then they got angry. But the young lady come over and it's obvious that Mr. Killian was interested in a rendezvous, like. Around about 11:30, Killian and her left together.
Okay.
Mr. Wolf became terribly tired, even though he'd only had 1 drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car for a few drinks with the barman. I've been Mr. Wolf's valet for going on several years. He's frail and needs a man like me to help him about.
Okay, so definitely not Wolf. You are suspect as well, because you were up at that time and you're strong enough to, I guess, help Mr. Wolf. Hello, Wolf.
Sam, he's a trusted valet. He's terrifically strong, which makes him useful in many situations.
I love this camera angle. Okay. So that's our second suspect. You must be Vivian. Hello, Vivian.
Nothing unusual at all. I had a drink with some gents and then retired to my sleeper. The rich fella, I did talk with him. Very charming. But a single woman has to be careful, you know. Did something happen to him?
Interesting. So rendezvous is just talks. Handbag contains a letter. How goes it, Viv? Hook any more fish? It's a lovely caper you've got going. I need to find me a bonny scheme like that. Let's have a glass next time you're in Soho, love. Your sis.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Yes, I should.
Oh, all right. I flirt with rich blokes and the barman slips them a mickey. I take them back to my sleeper and they nod off before I have to do anything shameful. They wake up thinking they had a night of fun and hand me a few quid. That's what happened with Mr. Killian, but he was gone when I come back from looking for the man who left the note.
Okay. Interesting, a little bit gross, but I don't think it can be her. Last piece of evidence. A handwritten note. Come to the restaurant carriage quickly.
I should go back and ask about this.
Please tell me you wrote this.
Someone slipped a note under my sleeper door a few minutes before midnight. It said I should come to the dining car. I went, but only Ryan and Wolf's man were there, and they were both drunk.
I am so confused. Alright. Can you tell me more, Mr. Wolf, about Vivian?
it off famously. Embarrassing, really.
Really, that's it? Can't believe that. And how was it again? Luke?
That one. Clever little minx. She and the barman got a little scam going. I think everyone on the staff knows about it.
She and the barman. Accomplices. Ooh. Sorry, Ryan.
She's a frequent passenger, that one. Hangs about with the wealthier sort. Likes to entertain them, if you take my meaning.
Sure.
Yeah, I helped Vivian fleece the dupes. I slipped a pill in the wine for the table. Both gents got sleepy, but Vivian picked the richest one.
Okay. Okay. So who's this again? Luke? Ryan. Ryan is the barman. Him and Vivian has a scheme going on, drugging wealthy people and stealing stuff.
She rides the train often. She's very friendly with the other passengers.
Is that it? Is that everything? I have everything. So then last night, the target was Killian and Wolf. She picked Killian. And so then... I don't actually know. Vagrant, useless now. Sam is Angus Wolf's valet, as they actually pronounced it. Admits to talking to Killian. Ryan saw the meeting. So it's that. Was this about Vivian, getting angry or something? Passengers argued until Vivian intervened to change the subject. Peter sacked from the foundry because machineries and Killian's fault. Vivian's a frequent passenger, pills, scheme. He admits to it. Peter and wait, Sam are the strong men. So their scheme doesn't actually involve killing. Sam and Peter are the strong men who are capable of dragging Killian onto the roof and throwing him off. Peter's reason for killing then would be unemployment, I guess, and nothing more. Could maybe Angus Wolf asked Sam to kill him? Let's go through this again. States that Wolf and Killian drank together and that Vivian joined them on her own initiative. Yes, we know that. She's trying to scheme one of the wealthy men. Killian knows that Wolf bought Killian many drinks. Claims that they argued until Vivian joined them. States that Killian and Vivian left together at around 11:30. Angus Wolf bought him lots of drinks. Okay, he states that he's served, so Wolf, so Sam served Wolf out or as Wolf's valet for years. Knows that Wolf is frail and needs a man with some strength to help him. Claims that Wolf became very tired, although he'd had only one drink. States that Wolf went to bed well before midnight. Claims that he, Sam, stayed in the restaurant carriage to drink at the bar. I'm leaning towards Sam now. Peter, let's go through this again. Claims he didn't notice anything unusual. Knows that Killian was a wealthy passenger, but nothing special about him. Vivian knows that Vivian rides the train often and is friendly with the other passengers. And midnight, claims he was in the passenger carriage. Around midnight, he saw Vivian, who thought someone was looking for her. Midnight. At midnight, someone said that they're looking for Vivian to get her away from Killian, who was drugged. It's Sam. At least I think it's Sam. Alright, Sam. Where's Sam? Because restaurant carriage. And that is where the shoe is. So that's where he was thrown off. Pretty confident. Angus Wolf and Sam. You.
I was in the dining car, carousing with the barman. He's a good bloke.
Ah, crap. What? Oh, this feels bad. Oh, we're back into this station. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Can't be Wolf, he went to bed like early because he was drugged as well. Vivian. Vivian couldn't have brought Killian onto the roof. So is it Peter? Ooh, handprint. This is Luke. Who can vouch for Peter, saying that he's strong. Are you framing Peter?
Well, Peter worked with me at the foundry. He's a very strong bloke. I got my arm mangled in one of the damn machines they put in. Then Killian sacked the old crew. Peter, he helped me get hired as train staff.
Yeah, it can't be. Peter.
Peter, nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago. I'll tell you, he looked white as a ghost after he served the businessman.
White as a ghost? White as a ghost? Because he killed him? And then he's scared?
I was tidying up in the passenger car. Around midnight, Vivian ran through. She thought someone was looking for her.
Oh boy. Oh.
Just another wealthy passenger. They're all pretty much the same. She rides the train often. She's very friendly with the other passengers.
Why do I feel like I should try Ryan first? And then Peter. I mean, I didn't get it right the first time. I don't care anymore. Let's check all the dialogues. So Ryan, last evening states that two passengers met for business. One of them bought several drinks for the other. So Wolf bought several drinks for Killian. They both argued until Vivian intervened. Peter became a steward a few months ago after being sacked from a foundry. Looked upset after serving the businessman. Claims Vivian is a frequent passenger. Pills, schemes. I'm gonna try Peter. Could well be the last person I accuse.
I gave him what he deserved.
Oh yeah.
The man was heartless.
Oh yeah. Thought it was Peter from the very start. And then I was confused. Oh well. Interesting load time here. Am I stuck? Oh no.
I believe something larger is afoot. A lot of murderous anger concerning industrialists. Might be something to look into.
Up to the kid with you.
The kid was not spawned yet. Okay. So, that's the end of it. Next stop, murder. Industrialist Matthew Killian was drugged and thrown from the top of a moving train by his former employee, Peter Jaspers. Put out of work by the mechanization. Oh my goodness. Mechanization of Killian's factory. Peter found employment as a humble train steward. However, one evening Peter realized that Killian was on his very train. Prior to this journey, Peter had never seen Killian, but now recognized him from a recent newspaper article. Peter, oh, that explains the newspaper. Anyway, Peter, knowing that frequent passenger Vivian often swindled wealthy fellow passengers, waited until she lured Killian to her compartment. He cunningly arranged for her to be called away by means of an anonymous note. Peter then used his considerable strength to lift the drugged magnate and drag him to the top of the train, whence he threw him to his death at midnight. Killian's rival, Angus Wolf, had hoped to get Killian so inebriated as to prevent him from participating in a business meeting on the following day. But Wolf himself fell afoul of the drugged brandy and slept through the entire episode. As for Peter the murderer, perhaps he meted out justice, and in turn he will now meet justice himself. Henry Raymond, thank you very much. I got it wrong. Oh well, that was the second last one. Just one more to go until I can actually uninstall the game forever. I mean, yeah, probably forever. Well, quick break, and then we'll do the last one.